Snuggle in and get cozy. It's story time. Subscribe to our channel now and be the first to hear our exclusive bedtime stories.
Tibo and the full moon. It was a quiet evening in the forest. The air was cool, and the sky had turned a deep shade of blue, with only a few stars twinkling in the distance. Tibo, the fluffy, chubby panda, sat at the edge of the forest, looking up at the sky. Tonight was a special night. The full moon was going to rise, and Tibo couldn't wait to see it. The trees around Tibo whispered gently in the breeze, their leaves rustling like a soft lullaby. The world felt peaceful, and Tibo could already feel the calmness of the night settling in. As the first sliver of the moon peeked over the horizon, it cast a soft, silvery light on the forest floor, making everything shimmer. The shadows of the trees stretched long and thin, like friendly giants, keeping Tibo company. Tibo smiled and took a deep breath, feeling the fresh night air fill his lungs. He found a cozy spot on a patch of soft grass, where he could watch the moon slowly climb higher into the sky. The night was perfect, quiet, and full of wonder. As the moon rose higher, its silvery light spread across the forest. Tibo's blue eyes sparkled in the glow, and everything around him seemed to glow too. The rocks, the leaves, and even the little flowers at his feet appeared to be dusted with moonlight. It was as if the entire forest had been sprinkled with a little bit of magic. Tibo stretched out his paws and rolled onto his back, gazing up at the moon, feeling completely at ease. The sky was now a blanket of stars, each one twinkling softly as if they were winking down at him. The moon itself was big and round, shining brightly and casting a peaceful light on the world below. The gentle sounds of the forest made the night feel even more special. The soft chirping of crickets and the occasional hoot of an owl made Tibo feel like he wasn't alone, like the whole forest was awake with him, quietly enjoying the beauty of the moonlit night. After a while, Tibo decided to explore the forest bathed in moonlight. He stood up, stretching his short legs and giving a soft yawn. The forest path ahead of him glowed with a soft light, as if the moon itself was lighting the way. With each step, the ground beneath Tibo's feet felt cool and soft, and the trees around him seemed to sway gently, guiding him deeper into the peaceful woods. As Tibo walked, he noticed how different the forest felt at night. The familiar sights of the day were transformed by the moon's glow. The tall trees looked like kind giants, their shadows stretching across the path in a friendly way. Even the little stones and patches of moss seemed to twinkle under the moon's light, making the world around him feel magical and calm. Tibo felt peaceful, his steps slow and steady. The world around him was quiet, except for the occasional rustle of leaves in the breeze. The moon was his only companion, and its light felt like a warm blanket wrapped around him, making the night feel even more special. wandered deeper into the moonlit forest, he heard a soft, soothing sound ahead, the gentle flowing of water. Curious, he followed the sound until he reached the edge of a shimmering river. The water sparkled under the full moon, reflecting its silvery light like a mirror. Tibo stood still for a moment, mesmerized by the sight. The river was calm, its surface smooth and quiet, except for a few ripples here and there that caught the moon's reflection and made it dance. Tibo walked closer to the edge, where the soft grass met the water, and sat down. The moon's glow on the river was so beautiful, it made Tibo feel like he was in a dream. The water whispered as it flowed gently, adding to the peacefulness of the night. Tibo dipped a paw into the cool water and watched as the ripples spread out, disturbing the reflection of the moon for just a moment. He smiled softly, feeling content and at ease. The river, like the moon, seemed to be telling him a secret of how calm and peaceful the world could be if you just stopped to listen. As Tibo sat by the river, something magical happened. The moon's reflection on the water grew even brighter, almost as if the moon itself had come down to visit the earth. The sight was so enchanting that Tibo couldn't take his eyes off it. The moon's light shimmered on the surface, dancing with the gentle ripples, creating a beautiful, glowing picture on the water. Tibo remembered an old story he'd heard, that if you made a wish on a full moon night, your wish could come true. Feeling excited by the magic of the moment, Tibo closed his eyes and made a small, quiet wish. He didn't say it out loud, but he hoped the moon heard him all the same. When Tibo opened his eyes, the moon's reflection was still there, just as beautiful as before. The peaceful glow of the moon and the gentle flow of the river filled Tibo with happiness. It felt like the night itself was smiling down on him, wrapping him in a warm, gentle hug. As Tibo sat quietly by the river, the forest around him seemed to whisper. The gentle breeze rustled the leaves in the trees, creating a soft, soothing sound, almost like the forest was talking to him. Tibo listened carefully, feeling calm and safe, surrounded by nature's peaceful song. The crickets began their nighttime melody, their rhythmic chirping blending with the soft bubbling of the river. The full moon shone brightly above, casting a silvery light across the forest, and the stars twinkled gently in the sky. Tibo lay back on the soft grass, looking up at the night sky, feeling as if the world was tucking him in with a blanket made of moonlight and stars. Every sound, every flicker of light felt like a lullaby, guiding him toward rest. The whispering forest made Tibo feel connected to everything around him: the trees, the stars, the moon, and the gentle river. It was as if the whole world was joining him in this quiet, magical moment. As Tibo gazed up at the sky, a gentle breeze swept through the forest, carrying with it the cool scent of fresh pine and wildflowers. The breeze was soft, like a feather brushing against Tibo's fur, making him feel even more relaxed. The trees swayed gently in the wind, their leaves fluttering like 1,000 tiny hands waving goodnight. Tibo closed his eyes for a moment, letting the breeze wash over him. The air was crisp and clean, filling him with a deep sense of peace. The full moon continued to shine above, and Tibo felt its soft light on his face, warming him even in the cool night air. The breeze whispered secrets to the forest, secrets only Tibo could hear in this quiet moment. It reminded him of how wonderful the world could be when you slowed down to listen to the quiet things, the wind, the water, and the soft rustling of leaves. Tibo smiled, feeling so peaceful and content that he almost didn't want the night to end. After a while, Tibo sat up and stretched, feeling cozy and relaxed. The full moon was still high in the sky, its glow lighting up the forest like a soft, gentle lantern. The world around him felt peaceful, as if the moon itself was watching over the forest, keeping everything calm and safe. Tibo looked out at the shimmering river one last time, watching the moon's reflection dance on the water. It was a magical sight, one that made Tibo feel like anything was possible under the glow of the full moon. The stars twinkled above, as if they were winking at Tibo, saying goodnight in their own special way. Tibo felt so happy and calm, surrounded by the beauty of the night. The soft glow of the moon made everything feel right. It was a moment Tibo wanted to hold on to forever. As the night grew deeper, Tibo began to feel sleepy. His eyelids grew heavy, and his body felt warm and relaxed. The full moon was still shining brightly above, but its light seemed to soften, like it was saying, "It's time to rest now." Tibo let out a soft yawn, stretching his paws and curling up on the soft grass by the riverbank. The forest was quiet now, the gentle sounds of the night fading into a soft hum that lulled Tibo closer to sleep. The moon's glow wrapped around him like a warm blanket, and the cool breeze whispered a final goodnight. Tibo's blue eyes slowly closed as he took one last look at the peaceful night around him. Everything was calm, everything was safe, and Tibo knew that he could rest without a care in the world. Tibo snuggled into the soft grass, feeling the earth beneath him and the cool night air gently brushing his fur. The full moon shone above, a silent guardian watching over the forest as Tibo's breathing slowed. His heart was full of peace, his body relaxed, and his mind quiet. The stars twinkled softly in the sky, and the world around him was calm, bathed in the moon's gentle light. With one final deep breath, Tibo drifted off into a deep, peaceful sleep. The moon and stars would be there all night, keeping him safe as he dreamed of the wonderful adventures that awaited him tomorrow. The river flowed quietly by. The breeze whispered softly in the trees, and all was well. As the night settles around you, close your eyes and know that the world is quiet and safe. The moon is high above, shining gently, just like it did for Tibo. Take a deep breath, feel the softness of your pillow, and let the calm of the night wrap around you like a warm blanket. You've had a beautiful day, and now it's time to rest. Tomorrow will bring new adventures, but for now, it's time to sleep. The stars are twinkling just for you, and the moon will watch over you all night long. Sweet dreams, and may you wake up feeling peaceful, happy, and ready for a brand new day. Good night, and sleep well.